Hey there guys, we're taking a look at World War Z running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now this is currently running with the 16GB of RAM. Now this game I have tried on here before, but with 8GB of RAM, it really just did not run well at all. It was an absolute disaster. Here, we're getting slightly better performance. Now there will still be moments where the 1% lows will drop pretty dramatically. Even right now, 1% lows of 37 aren't exactly amazing when you're getting averages in the 70 range. And this is the game running at 1080p, but with FSR set to performance mode at the lowest quality setting. So this is pretty much the most ideal scenario for this chip at 1080p because we are getting FSR at the most aggressive settings. And I think overall it does a very good job of boosting the performance here, and it lets you actually play this game in a very functional way without really sacrificing too much visually. For sure, it's noticeably blurrier, but it's nowhere near like playing the game at 720p. And this is really one of those games that really benefits from that 16GB of RAM because it actually allows it to unlock some very nice performance that you just were not going to be able to get with the 8GB. I mean, right now we're eating up just shy of under 13GB of RAM. It's no wonder that 8GB of RAM performed so bad because we're pretty much almost eating up all of the RAM here. I can't imagine just having to share system RAM with Windows itself and also use, VRAM when you only have 8GB. It's really pretty much at this point, 8GB is going to be a limiting factor in just too many cases. And for sure, it's not going to be incredible performance that you're getting here. We are getting averages above 60, but it's those 1% lows that kind of bring things down. But really, if you look at the gameplay, the only moments that there's any spikes is when things are loading in. We kind of get into a new area. There's not really much action going on at the time. And I mean, you could see yourself there. The frame times aren't exactly perfectly flat. There are these occasional mini spikes here and there, and you're going to feel those, but it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as you would expect from something that's just, having this constant little stutter. It's why the 1% lows aren't too bad. It's just going to be a very playable experience with the occasional quirks here and there. And really, for a game like this is perfectly fine performance. This is one of those games that I really enjoy playing co-op with friends. So just knowing that you could pretty much play this on practically any system like this and you'll get great performance is fantastic. You do have a little bit of headroom to turn things up if you want to, but honestly, I just think that the performance here is good enough, and I feel like sacrificing anything in the 1% lows is just going to ruin the experience. But all of that comes down to just personal preference. Overall though, I would just play the game like this. It's kind of all you could really ask for out of a game like this. Can I get a above 60 FPS experience most of the time? And the answer is yes. And if you have a high refresh rate monitor to hook this up to, you can also get some pretty decent performance out of that. Though I get the feeling that FSR's shortcomings are really going to become a lot more apparent in that kind of situation. But anyways, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.